Hello, everybody, and welcome to yet another episode of ParanormalWarehouse.com Week in Review. We are going to cover March 1st all the way to March 10th, and here we go. We're always looking to promote people trying new things. Check out this awesome video posted by Dover Paranormal. A buddy of his asked him, "Hey, can you turn this floodlight into a giant IR light?" The answer is, yeah, no problem. The best part of this video is that it shows with a little bit of research and hard work, you can figure this stuff out in your garage. So check out this awesome video for yourself.
So I got online and started digging around, seeing if I couldn't find a halogen bulb that was IR. And I looked and looked and looked, and I could not find a single infrared halogen bulb anywhere. And I couldn't figure out why. I knew there had to be a reason, and then I did find out why. And here's the reason. Okay, here's the reason why. I found a spectrum of a halogen bulb, and if you look at this, you'll see the visible light spectrum and the IR spectrum. The reason I couldn't find an IR halogen bulb is because a halogen bulb produces, as you can see in this graph, almost twice as much infrared light as it does visible light. And that would explain why halogen bulbs run so hot. So this is the reason why I couldn't find one. So what I need to do is I need to find some material to block the visible light spectrum, and if all possible, the ultraviolet spectrum. Okay, here's a photograph of the spotlight with the IR pass filter material. It's basically a 16th inch plexiglass. This does also block UV. Okay, now here's the light looking through my Sony camera with the night shot turned off. And here it's turned on. It's pretty bright. It does a very good job of blocking all the visible light. There's just a very light purple haze that you can see through the material, and I'll show that to you again here in a little bit. This house out in back of my place here is every bit, I don't know, 100, 150 yards away, and it illuminates it like it's right next door. Pretty impressive light, actually. I do have one concern though. I'm kind of worried about heat. These halogen bulbs get really hot, and this plexiglass material will start to soften at about 260 degrees, so I got to pay attention to that and do a long-term test to see how that works out. I'm going to set this light down here, and I'm going to turn this night shot on and off a few times just so you can see that it is blocking 99% of the visible light. Pretty impressive material. Now we'll walk around the front of the house here, look up and down the street. Did you catch those insects? Okay, that house down there, that's 100, 150 yards also. So we got some good distance on this. It'll cover some good ground. Illuminate a large area for us. Yeah, I'll set this down so we can look at this again. Light shut off. Just a very, very faint purple glow.
Heading into the forum, we have our buddy Mountaineer posting a question about the OVIULS device, just a conversation talking about how it works and stuff like that. If you've had experience with the device, head on over there, share it with other people, and let's get a conversation going. If you're not sick of my voice yet, you could check out the brand new episode of Paranormal Theories Exposed. It's not a full episode, it's kind of a 1.5 episode where we talk about the different EMF devices and their ranges of what they can measure. So head on over there. It kind of piggybacks on top of our first episode, so check it out. In general, we've been getting some great blog entries, but we want to hear what you have to say. Pop on over there, share your ideas. It's an open forum for everyone, and we always love to hear what you guys have to say. So check it out. Again, we're going to add a piece of evidence that was posted by one of our members. We want to thank Brian McNeil for sending us this EVP. What makes this EVP interesting is that this happened in a hotel after they were playing a card game. Listen in, I'll post in what we think they say, and we would love to hear what you have to say in the comments. As always, we like to end the show by thanking the members that have joined up this week. I always like to try to do this in one shot. When I do the show, I'll edit and do some takes, but it's kind of funny to see me mess up all these names. So there's a bunch of them. Here we go. Thank you, Sherry Morton, Crystal Panic, Dylan Young, Fawn Miller, Martha Allegre, Rainey Goodwin, Cheryl Russell. Oh, here we go. Matthew Goodroy, Victoria Araya, Melissa Kosik. Oh boy, Kosiksko. I'm sorry. Irie Montour, Flip Searles from Paranormal After Party, Judith Stead Clark, Deanna Hellengren, just straight up Thomas, no last names here. Paul George, Sela Boster, Wade Brooks, Charles Buckley, and Ronnie Watley. Thank you all for joining. As always, thank you guys for listening in. Check up on the other shows that we post on our YouTube channels. Log on to ParanormalWarehouse.com. Make your free membership. Tell other paranormal teams about us. That's the way that we can have our community grow and we could do more for you guys. And again, I can't say thank you enough. Thank you for listening in, and we will see you next week.